Yo, what's going on with everybody? It's your boy Ray back at again with another reaction. Your boy got a cut this morning, you feel me? I'm feeling good. It's Sunday. Hey, yo, I seen y'all comments. Y'all were telling me to check this video out by Deleted. I do know Delete. I'm very familiar with Deleted's video, man. Yo, join his Discord. His Discord's actually lit, bro. Cool people in there. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I've been chatting with him a little bit too. And yeah, he's been calling out the J. Cole BS ever since, bro. Like, ever since he's been calling it out. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I was like one of those people where I was like, man, forget about J. Cole, man. He's still dropping bangers. And this was after I listened to Ruby Rosary, honestly. Like, after Ruby Rosary, I was like, yo, Cole got it, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that verse is still fire to this day. That verse is stupid fire. He went stupid on that song, bro. There's no taking away from Cole's lyricism. I'm saying that right now. There's no taking away from his lyricism. No taking away from how he articulates himself and all that. And I don't even want to push that much hate on Cole, but I'm just saying, like, he's still a bitch. I'm sorry, like, I stand on that. And I'm seeing the title, it says I'm sick of J. Cole, and I've seen a pattern in Deleted's video where he would just start going in, just flaming on you, bro. And then, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, it's entertaining, bro. I'm here for it, man. J. Cole, you did this on yourself. You did this on yourself. I'm not gonna hold you. You did this on yourself, man. Should've just, hey, just, like, why even get involved, bro? What made you think? Especially like what you were talking about. Imagine Port Antonio came out and he didn't even mention the beef. It definitely would have been a different view, you know what I mean? It definitely would have been a different view. People were just like, oh, J. Cole's back to dropping, everything's nice, everything's cool. But this man had to mention the beef, the biggest beef in rap history ever. Let's not forget that. And he wasn't involved. He dropped out 2 days later, and then he's talking about, I wouldn't have lost a battle, man. I would have lost a bro. Like, those two lines are just crazy, man. But we about to check this out. And before I even check this out, bro, I gotta respond to some of y'all comments from my last video, because I seen some comments, bro. I actually wanted to point out on this comment right here, which was interesting to say the least. This man goes on to say, you're clearly too young to understand this. When you grow up, you'll realize Cole was right. Everyone calling Cole soft lacks emotional intelligence. We consistently put out music about violence against our own people. It's so ingrained in our culture that folks like you are killing Cole for literally doing the mature thing. It's wild to me. And when I seen that, you know, I was gonna reply, but then I seen that this had 9 replies, this one comment, and you know what I'm saying, y'all were kind of going in, bro. Y'all were kind of going in. I'm not gonna hold you. And obviously it's still going on. Honestly, this happened like 14 minutes ago, so y'all still cooking up. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on it, just to simply say, kind of goes on to what I was saying before. Like, bro, he was throwing rocks. You gotta understand, this man has been throwing shots, just like Drake, just like Kendrick, just like they all been throwing shots to be at the top. When in rap history, in every single rap battle, it's always ended like that. Okay, so he saw the blood coming, right? Why would you, like, at the same time, bro, you can't just backtrack like that, bro. You know what you're already putting yourself into, no matter what. You can't just think it's gonna go this one way. Like, when has it ever gone that one way? Oh, y'all forgetting, this is hip-hop, man. Maybe it's because it was Kendrick and he was cool with him, he thought it was just sweet, but this man said it himself, he takes hip-hop as a sport. Like,
I think hip-hop is a sport, so you're gonna have these little spits and spats, and it's all good, because personally I respect these dudes as, you know, as people, you know what I mean? So outside of that, it's really nothing.
I'm pretty sure Cole knows Kendrick well too. Like, he knows Kendrick takes hip-hop seriously. That's why he went up there and apologized, bro. That's why he went up there and apologized. Like, if I'm keeping it being, yeah, probably heard something from Schoolboy Q, cool, whatever, but shit, man. Anyways, we about to watch the video. I bet Deleted just goes in on this, man. I'm expecting that. It's about to be a good watch, bro. Let's see what's up, man. Let's see what's up.
J. Cole fans might as well back out and unsubscribe right now. Y'all are about to hate everything I have to say, and I hope I get under all y'all skin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope I irritate your soul. Matter of fact, drop a clown emoji in the comments. Welcome to Gotham City, bitch. I'm about to terrorize that ass. I'm about to really bully this nigga, and I'm about to bully his fan base. And I ain't here for y'all to agree with me either. Ask me if I care. Go ahead. Ask me if I care. You can't cancel someone who doesn't give a fuck. And unlike your favorite rapper, I don't backtrack and apologize. You know me, I'm YouTube's biggest villain. the new biggest villain. The reason why I say that is because my opinion's not gonna be popular. You might not like anything I gotta say. Do you want me? J. Cole is still a goofy, the passive-aggressive rapper. Being passive-aggressive should never be praised, by the way. And if I didn't have to worry about monetization in the first few minutes of this video, I will call him a bunch of other names off top. But I'll get back to that after the 3-minute mark. Don't trip. This guy really pulled off the ultimate con, convincing the world he's some saintly sunset cruising philosopher type of nigga on a bike. Get out of here with that. On his recent drop, Port Antonio, Cole takes a moment to address the Big Three beef between Drake, K-Dot, and himself. Listen, man, this isn't meant to criticize his talent or undermine his writing skills. It's about exposing his lack of integrity and his false claims of moral high ground. It's all a facade. It's fake as fuck, and people keep falling for the shit.
They say I'm picking sides, they don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga.
This is called gas.
Hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. Everything just, like, when I heard those lines, I was like, you can even see in my reaction, I was like,
don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives.
Bro, what? And I ain't gonna lie, what he was saying was true. Like, a lot of people are falling for it because, you know what I mean, J. Cole is still a private person as well, just like Kendrick. He don't be posting, he don't be on the internet like that, but you can see the way he moves time to time. It's just, it's contradictive. Like, it's so contradicted to, like, his music, like, everything he does. It's just, yeah, he's just too much of a nice guy, bro. I just feel like he's just too, he makes music with, you know what I mean? Like, he had a song with T Grizzly, bro, literally a month ago. And T Grizzly, if you go to his discography, more on the trap, you know what I'm saying? The generous shit, honestly, like, but, you know what I'm saying? He's still making a song with him. And I actually like T Grizzly a lot. I listen to a lot of T Grizzly. Believe me, I do. I listen to his new album. It's just so contradictive, though. Like, but yeah, it's all a facade. He's right.
They don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga.
This is called gaslighting. Not only does he apologize to the guy who's been dissing him and rewriting history by claiming that it's the fans and the people that are writing the narrative of him picking a side, but now he's shifting the blame onto bloggers and fans, accusing them of profiting from the beef.
I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow.
As if the bloggers and the fans started it. So that's why he didn't engage, huh? Because he didn't want others cashing in on the drama? Nigga, we over here minding our business like Kendrick was. You wasn't saying that shit when First Person Shooter went #2. You stood by it.
First Person Shooter did go #2.
I remember
No,
that.
it didn't go #2, it went #1. But if it would have went #2, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, you know what pushed the First Person Shooter over the edge? And I know this because this is Eve telling me this. It's not like I'm checking.
Bro, this is, and I know this is the time they made Secret Recipe too, man. I heard this too, and this was also, I'm glad he put this video out. Holy crap.
First Person Shooter did go #2.
No, I didn't go #2, it went #1. But if it would have went #2, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, you know what pushed the First Person Shooter over the edge? And I know this because this is Eve telling me this. It's not like I'm checking for this. If the other song would have went #1, it's like, bro, I'm cool. I almost feel better not having my first #1 be off of Drake alley-oop. You know what I mean? Like, I love Drake, and I love that I'm a part of that moment with him.
See,
with Michael
his
Jackson.
eyes are like
bro,
opening.
Stop it. This man gonna try to sit here.
Yo, this nigga's funny, bro. Bro, Cap, this is exactly what I wish I reacted to that, like, interview, bro. Bro, I was like, bro, this nigga is lying, bro. Like, you can see in his face how he's, like, talking all fast. Like, oh, I wouldn't care if it went #1 because I'm glad it would want to go with alley-oop. And, bro, I was like, bro, you is capping. Cap.
Stop it. This man gonna try to sit here and say he wasn't checking for that to be #1 when that was gonna be his very first #1. Stop it, Cole. And then the most shocking statement of the whole track.
I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro.
Yup.
I would have gained the phone.
This is for real a delusional man child. You sound like a real hater, a hating child watching his friend's championship game, and he tells them, hey, you did good, but you wouldn't have won against me. If I was out on the court, you wouldn't have won against me, though. Nigga, sit your ass down. You was on the bleachers. Shut the fuck up, hater. Cole over here wanting to be the narrator or the commentator of the Infinity War. We don't need you to do that, bruh. Sit down somewhere. We seen it. Your lyrics aren't changing our perspective, nigga. We seen it. We're trying to change the narrative and shit. We seen it. And then he slipped.
Bro, yo, he was going in on Cole, bro. How many views is this guy? Nah, this one's in the books for sure. This one's in the books for sure. Deleted. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if J. Cole watches this video, man. This is this is pretty good. Yo, this is going in, bro. He's definitely going in. I'm gonna stop pausing, man. I know I'm pausing a lot.
Your lyrics aren't changing our perspective, nigga. We seen it. Quit trying to change the narrative and shit. We seen it. And then he sneaks in some lines like, I'm a killer with the pen.
See this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke.
Yeah, okay. Then why act like you need therapy over a hip hop beef, man? This is hip hop. You didn't have to engage at all. If you're as morally upright and walk a truly virtuous path, I would think at 40 years old, your big man age, you wouldn't have fallen into this beef in the first place. You would have naturally knew it was wrong from the start because evidently that's your whole rap persona, right? Which is actually a crutch. You lean on this persona when shit gets tough. Bro, you should have stayed out of it. Just like all the other rappers that didn't get involved. You should have stayed the fuck out of it. Every rapper who did decide to join knew what was coming and what it meant. But for someone who claims to be the best and constantly throws subliminal shots, you don't get to throw stones and hide your hands when things get messy. Again, every rapper that tapped into this beef knew what would happen and what it meant. Whether they had the dope bars or not, they took the backlash to the chin and kept it pushing. Rick Ross, Rocky, Ye, Future, Metro, Drake, K-Dot, they all took the criticism and dealt with it like a man. J. Cole is a walking contradiction.
Bro, Metro really took the criticism, man. Bro, you got his files pulled, all that joint, man. If anything, bro, he had a whole line dedicated to him. Like, and this man wasn't. He really just started this beef. Like, if we really look back, it was Metro that started all this. Shout out to Metro, bro. Yo, shout out to Metro, bro. He's the best producer. Fuck out of here. Metro is the best producer, bro. If he didn't drop that crazy like that, come on, man.
Yeah, this is when I'm gonna tear that ass up.
This ain't that Diddy party, bro. This ain't that Diddy party.
He presents a righteous rhyme style with a noble attitude, but beneath all that lies envy and jealousy that runs deep. This is the same guy that dissed the SoundCloud generation. Remember that? Just because. Just for the hell of it. Which started the whole fuck J. Cole movement.
I remember this.
He did this unprovoked. Instead of taking the new artists under his wing, he dissed them and criticized them.
Have you heard what J. Cole has dropped? What?
Means you heard it.
Yep, he heard it. Okay, that's okay. You knew that question was coming.
What do we feel about it?
Yeah, what do you think?
It was cool. I don't listen to J. Cole. I definitely listen to it. It was flooded. It flooded my shit. It was everywhere.
Why?
Because everybody said he was talking about me.
Absolutely.
Who else would he be talking about? What other Lils?
Either me or
Little
Uzi.
Bow Wow?
Right.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Wow, you get so much props. You just a 17-year-old. Lame ass jet.
At the time, they all gained high popularity that Cole always wanted and envied. J. Cole around that time would often claim his B-list celebrity status, knowing he technically wasn't the fan favorite, and his envy and jealousy shined through the cracks when attacking the SoundCloud era and basically straight hating on niggas. Now, a lot of you, and myself, could say in some ways he was technically right about some of the SoundCloud rappers. However, a lot of talent came out of that wave. XXX, Juice WRLD, Uzi, and hell, even Yachty, if you want to be real. Everything he said about that era only worked on a few artists, but didn't work on the ones who made an actual impact. And they went against his narrative of bashing the SoundCloud movement, in which I would like to point out he only dissed them for clout. They were the wave at the time, so for him to take shots would keep him in the discussion. Art has always been raw. These were normal kids that produced raw and authentic music. They came from nothing and created their own lane. And please don't mention his high morality.
And yo, let's not forget that Kendrick actually shouted out X's album 17 when it first came out, and he literally said raw thoughts, like fifth listen. Like, this man was into X's music. Yeah, no, that was a big. Now I'm realizing that, yeah, he could have done that for clout, bro. I didn't look at it that way, but I remember the whole fuck J. Cole thing, man. Like, people were saying that in my school because it was like a meme back then. And yeah, nah, bro, like, shit, forgot about that, bro.
from nothing and created their own lane. And please don't mention his high morality and wanting to lead the youth to a better outlook in life and try to act like he's morally better than these guys. Don't try to argue the fact that he was just being a leader to the youth when this nigga fucks with Drake. Drake raps about the exact same things these young kids were, like drugs and fucking bitches, and basically doing all the things he dissed the SoundCloud rappers for. But he condones it with Drake and does music with Drake and doesn't mind if Drake does it. I guess the difference is that Drake can actually rap and Drake doesn't back away from a beef. So he decides to be a hypocrite, a straight up hating ass hypocrite. He would then later backtrack on everything he said about the SoundCloud movement while talking to Lil Yachty.
At that point in time, you were kind of also, fuck these new niggas too.
Not outwardly. I never did anything, I don't think, outwardly. Well, maybe I did.
Did I hate these rappers, especially the immature 8-week rappers, Lil whatever.
Bro, he just Bro, no. We ain't about to do that, man. I've even seen this before. And my lighting is fucking up, bro. Can you stop, please? Yeah, no, we're not about to do that, Cole. That is crazy. This man he said, nah, I didn't do anything outwardly. Bro, you're literally rapping it. And how can you forget about that? Nah, Cole, that's wild. I haven't even seen this, bro.
Also, fuck these new niggas too.
Not outwardly. I never did anything.
I must have forgot.
Well, maybe I did.
Did I hate these rappers, especially the immature 8-week rappers, Lil whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like came at all
Lil whatever.
Yeah, but it was.
You see how this nigga didn't try to take accountability and act as if he was attacked for no reason? Yachty didn't let that shit slide, and he had to remind him that he came for a whole entire young generation, which he then admits to hating on Soulja Boy for the same exact thing, and basically admitted to being an overall hater.
A lot of that shit for me, I was conflicted because on one hand, we partying all the time to this music. But on the other hand, I'm like, man, this shit go against everything that I think that I am or who I had some fake morals. Around the time Soulja Boy came out, I don't know how this happened, but I had a realization within myself. But
niggas like this, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Cole's 40 now, bro. He's older than all these niggas. Like, he's Kanye level. Kanye's what, 45?
That's not the thing that I love. Like, what? Y'all fucking with this? Like, I was one of them.
Yeah.
And it was literally a part of me that had a realization. So I was like, bruh, you a hater. Like, yo, you are literally hating. Fast forward, when y'all came out, mind you, I'm coming off my biggest album ever, like 2014 Forest Hill Drive, boom, boom, boom. I'm feeling like, whew, boy, I did it. This, that, and the third. And then right before my eyes, shit is shifting. Completely shifting. It's like, man, that shit we didn't care about that shit no more, bro. Like, my knee-jerk reaction to that music was the same. It was, man, this shit, boom, boom. I had to have a conversation with myself like, nigga, you hating.
Again, throwing stones and hiding your hands.
I don't understand why J. Cole talking about false prophets, but didn't mention higher ups, changing name to Amber Cole. These fucking entertainers is playing it by the rules, sucking government dick for sake to stay cool.
Ooh, I haven't even caught that before. Damn, I don't understand why J. Cole talking about false prophets, but didn't mention higher ups. Change your name to Amber Cole. These fucking entertainers is playing it by the rules, sucking government dick for safety to stay cool. Damn, this man was really Yo, X was speaking back. Hey, yo, I didn't even catch that. Was that his XXL freestyle? Yo, let me know in the comments. This was an XXL freestyle? Was that part of it? I don't even know.
Throwing stones and hiding your hands.
I don't understand why J. Cole talking about false prophets, but didn't mention higher ups, changing name to Amber Cole. These fucking entertainers is playing it by the rules, sucking government dick for sake to stay cool.
This guy also went at Kanye West when he not only used Kanye's song to break through mainstream with Workout Plan, which Kanye had to sign off and give him the okay to do so, basically using Ye for his first mainstream hit. This dude has multiple tweets glazing Ye throughout his career. For him to then take shots at Ye unprovoked just because he disagrees with Ye's stance. And while everyone has the right to speak up and share their opinions, even if they weren't asked to do so, yes, it's okay to disagree with someone. However, we all know Ye isn't a battle rapper to begin with. He doesn't battle rap. He's most likely not to respond on the track, but most likely in an interview or a rant. Most of Kanye's music is about self-uplifting uplifting and harsh motivational songs to work out to are just brain food to be great. The first time he's ever made any kind of actual real diss track was in fact the Like That remix against Drake and Lucien Grange. So at the time of False Prophets, this guy takes on an easy ass target. Let me diss a guy that I know that won't make a song back at me, who happens to be in their prime, so I'll gain a
I was gonna say, well, if you're not counting the Pete Davidson, Easy, The Game, like that whole thing, then yeah, that's true. That is true.
That won't make a song back at me, who happens to be in their prime, so I'll gain attention through hip-hop for coming at one of the greats. Basically some more opportunist type shit. And another attack for clout. Oh yeah, Jay folds every time.
False Prophets, which that song wasn't about him. There's one verse that applies to him for sure. But if you listen to that song is about what this shit is exposing and what I got to check myself about. And I checked myself on that song. At one point in time, I put this dude on a major pedestal, and he ain't the only one that's been there. Jay been there, you know what I mean? Pac been there, Big been there, Nas been there. It's a bunch of people that have sat on that pedestal of like, bro, you inspire me. And these kids come up to me and they tell me the same thing now. And there's nothing wrong with that. You inspire me. But it's when it's at an unhealthy level.
Nah, nigga, you ain't fooling nobody but your dumb ass fan base. That's why Kanye to this day don't fuck with you. You just never stand on shit. Every situation you backtrack, or you like to drop out of the fight and act like it wasn't like that and everyone took it out of context. The same way you did the SoundCloud rappers and now how you're doing Kendrick and Drake situation. You like to backtrack. J. Cole would then still later praised Kanye when the Genius documentary dropped in 2022. Showing his support and admiration, he posted a picture of Kanye on his Instagram page saying, "Thank you for this, Kanye West and Cooley Rock. Phenomenal, vulnerable, powerful, sad, inspirational, insightful, wonderful, masterful. Grateful to have watched." Are you guys really gonna give props to somebody you think is a false prophet that you took shots at? Like, let's be for real here, man. Throwing stones and hiding your hands. And then there's the recent K-Dot situation, where he jumps on a track that's clearly aimed at his so-called friend. Fully aware of the beef between Dot and Drake. To make it worse, after Kendrick revealed that Drake had invited him to collaborate on the exact song that dissed him, and he declined it, would mean Cole knew about the situation, the reason behind it, and still chose to take shots with his...
Bro, that picture's hilarious, bro. This man Cole is a clown, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That is hilarious, man. That is funny.
Situation, the reason behind it, and still chose to take shots with his friend's rival, playing all sports in his music videos that only takes 2 players, like chess, ping pong, football, boxing, the Spider-Man meme. It was loud and clear what Drake and Cole was doing. They were throwing stones. I've seen some Cole fans stick up for this behavior though, saying that he fell victim to Drake and didn't realize that Drake was using him to aim at K-Dot. And they try to say he didn't realize that it was a Kendrick diss track at all. And I call bullshit on that. Not only is J. Cole about to be 40 years old, making him older than both parties involved, he builds his entire music persona around being an analytical rapper. And you're telling me he suddenly couldn't read the fucking room and he became oblivious to the shit? So when he was called out by his friend, Kendrick, for clicking up with his foe, Drake, Cole releases 7-minute drill in a response, completely disrespecting K-Dot's catalog, saying how we really and truly felt this entire time. Again, unprovoked, because Kendrick's Like That verse was only a response to what Cole and Drake did loudly. Kendrick never broke J. Cole's character down the way Cole did to Kendrick, and it revealed J. Cole's true feelings that he's been keeping inside this entire time.
You know, that is facts, bro. We've never seen Kendrick break J. Cole at all. We just hear little things, man. Imagine what that would sound like, bro. Yo, Kendrick might look at this and be like, you know what, fuck these niggas. He probably did. Probably looking at it like, I don't know. This is funny, man.
A lot of people have amnesia and selective memory. And besides the J. Cole fan base, the 7-minute drill track wasn't well receptive or praised.
Actually, a lot of these bars that he said, this is light work. At the point when I pull up to park to come to the pod and the work in the building, I could hear this playing off the phone, so I get out and say, yeah, what you think? Light pack. If he's saying light pack, and Amani said light pack, there's a few other I've heard just playing it at the gas station. It's been on. Everybody says.
I think this is intentionally light, though.
No, it's not the time for intentionally
It ain't
light.
the time.
Bro, y'all can't tell nobody how to.
They had it number one. I said it before he did this.
Come on, Freeze. You can't tell nobody how to fight this war.
Freeze! Hey, look at me. Look at him, Freeze. It's not friendly time at all.
And I feel that Cole noticed that shit. He didn't give Kendrick the time to even respond. With him apologizing, knowing in this sensitive ass era, the sensitive ass society, if K-Dot were to respond directly to 7 Minute Drill after that apology, everyone would have crucified his ass for it and would have asked the questions like, why attack someone who surrenders? Why bully someone that says sorry? That nigga knew what he was doing, man. Cole says it's because of Q warning him, and now he feels bad and doesn't want that burden on his soul, losing his friend. Stop it. You just showed your whole ass twice. You're not K-Dot's friend. You're the nigga in school or just in life that our parents told us to watch out for. You know, the jealous, envious friend, the snake in tall grass, throwing stones and hiding their fucking hand.
Bro, I said the same thing in my last video, bro. I really did, like, that ass. Watch that video if you get a chance, man. Like, Cole is that one type you want to watch out for, bro. Because they real, like, you seen the Lil Yachty, how his eyes were popping out and he was speaking fast. And, you know what I mean? Those I pick up on. I see that as fake instantly. Fake as hell. But at the same time, Cole has done some shit for Kendrick, like the whole Puffy situation where, like, you know what I mean? Apparently, P. Diddy was, like, beefing with Kendrick with the whole King of New York thing. He dropped on Control and then Cole stepped up for Kendrick. So he is real in that sense. We got to give credit to that. Like, he's definitely down to throw hands. And maybe he didn't want to throw hands, but just got involved in that situation. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate he's like this right now, man. That's all it is, bro.
Drake has every right to feel like Cole betrayed him. He does. I mean, look at the timeline of Drake and Cole's friendship. They worked closely together way before J. Cole's breakthrough in music. Cole knew exactly what that first-person shooter was about. Literally made a 7 Minute Drill song standing on how he felt, then backs out and leaves Drake hanging, as if he wasn't the other half to the song that started this whole battle to begin with. Yeah, that shit don't work in the hood, nigga. Niggas will get fucked up for that shit. That's called a snake, a flip-flopper. That's wishy-washy as hell. Cole the type of nigga that will run away when his homie getting jumped. What friend let 20 niggas go against their people alone? Especially when it was something that they helped start. And y'all try to say he's preserving his peace. Nah, man. He's just soft as baby shit. He's weak as hell. This nigga trying to act like he didn't make threats that led up to the war to begin with. And now all of a sudden he wants peace. He claims to be a peacemaker, but throughout his career, he's only shown hate, taking shots, but never standing by shit. Never standing on it. Always hiding behind the idea of the peace he talks about. I'm sick of Cole fans only accusing Drake for first-person shooter, as if it wasn't both their song. If you're going to hold Drake accountable, then that should go for Cole too. And anybody new here that ain't never seen my content, I can't stand Drake's ass. He's a culture vulture and also a PDF file. I don't mess with those. So I'm not sticking up for Drake, but I could be unbiased. I could be unbiased a little bit. I'm not one of those people that act like someone's not a human being. If I was Drake, I wouldn't mess with Cole. Cole's a flip-flopper. And he left him hanging. Because if Drake would have apologized after push-ups, the world would have caved in on him. And they wouldn't have gave him the same Purple Heart that they try to give to J. Cole's ass. I'm not here to convince y'all though. I'm saying I'm not here to convince y'all though. I'm here to talk shit. This new song proved how much of a bitch he is between both K-Dot and Drake. Like some female sleeping with two niggas and can't choose a side type shit. It's lame as hell. And then J. Cole proceeds to hop on a song with Rocky. Once again, his quote-unquote friend's foe. Knowing he was clearly doing...
I said this in the reaction, bro. Like, bro, you literally hopped on a song with Rocky. That's the first thing I realized. Like, nah, bro, that's some weird shit. That is some weird shit. Imagine your boy, your friend, like anyone, you know what I mean, hops on a song with someone you don't fuck with and they're dissing you on that song. You're not your boy, but the person that you don't fuck with is dissing you on that song. And you're on the song just not rapping about it, but you're rapping about something else. Like, bro, that is weird. That is weird. Man, come on.
Throwing shots at Drake just so he can later say he has respect for Drake in Port Antonio. He basically did to Drake what he did to Kendrick Lamar. And that's Drake's karma. Honestly, it's funny as fuck. However, that just reveals the true snake-ass nature that J. Cole represents. Throwing stones and hiding your hands.
Yo.
J. Cole, go ride a bike, nigga. You're not fooling nobody but your dumbass fan base. The Beta Squad. The Beta Boys. Take that high virtue shit on, man. Your bars hold no weight any longer. This is hip-hop, gang. You shouldn't have started nothing if you can't stand on it. Y'all niggas condone spineless behavior. Y'all are easily tricked into believing he's doing the right thing, and his fan base refused to see the bitch-assness in him. He uses that as a crutch when he's proved
Looking at you, No Life Shaq. Looking at you, man. I ain't gonna lie, you were glazing Cole heavy on that track, bro.
he's
Heavy,
done
man.
this
Shout out to Stevie Knight, bro. Every single reactor I see on here, they're mostly fake. My favorite reactor has to be Stevie Knight because he keeps it 100, bro. Shout out to that nigga. He's the realest out of all of them.
exact thing time and time throughout his career. And you guys say, oh, he's such a good guy. Look at him ride his bike. Get the fuck out of here. Cole is definitely a beta male. Drake is zesty as fuck, don't get me wrong. But this nigga always holds himself as an alpha. Whether he's pretending to be or not, he stands on what he does and he says what he gotta say. He doesn't let people push him around and he stands on all 10. He has a spine and he takes his L. J. Cole is spineless and folds under pressure. People act like we saying J. Cole can't rap. This shit ain't got nothing to do with it. His skills ain't got nothing to do with it. He's a facade like Drake. Want to be conscious and morally correct, but it's a front. The same as Drake wanting to be gangster is a front. They're two peas in a pod. They're both facade ass rappers. So pretty much that was a backhand apology to K-Dot. His new track confirms that. Saying he wouldn't have lost, but he would have lost a friend? What kind of backhand statement is that? Niggas throwing shots, but taking it back at the same fucking time. Like, what? It's petty and it gives auntie vibes. And to be honest, the song sounds like he's taking shots at K-Dot, mentioning bots.
I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing.
One of the main Kendrick disses throughout the beef of him being accused of using bots for his streams and using bots to dislike Drake's songs.
Like, for example, here's a nuanced opinion that's actually true. Did Kendrick use bots? Yes. Does it matter? And are people outside loving this song?
Bro.
Yes.
I'm gonna end it off this because, you know what I mean, you can watch the rest of the video. I pretty much covered the rest of it, and this video is already pretty long. Academics has been doing a lot of damage control with the whole Drake's daughter thing, like the whole, I've seen that online as well. Like, bro, it's getting real desperate out here because I'm pretty sure they know it. It's not looking good for Drake, bro. I think Drake knows it. J. Cole, you know what I mean? Like, Academics was shitting on J. Cole this whole entire time. All of a sudden, he's talking like, come on, bro. You gotta see through it. You gotta see through it, and you know exactly what's going on. Yo, J. Cole kind of showed his true colors here. Saying it, this is my third video just with the whole J. It's been on my mind, bro, because it's like, bro, I see you for what you are. As soon as everyone see you for what you are, it's raps, bro. You a flip-flopper, bro. You don't want to, bro. Do not do that, bro. Do not do that. Only because, like, him mentioning it, I don't even care if he does songs with, like, either side, bro. It's his, you know what I mean? You can do it, but you're rapping about something you weren't a part of. You're rapping about something that you backed out of. You started the whole thing, bro, with the whole big three. Like, it's not your fault this whole thing happened, you know what I mean? You didn't have to go this far. But I don't know, J. Cole, you're lost to me. But yeah, if you want to watch the rest of the video, I'm gonna leave it in the link in the description. You can go check it out. Shout out to Deleted with that video, man. You really covered it well, and I was laughing, bro. That video was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie, you were spitting some real, man. And J. Cole kind of folded heavy. It is what it is. Sad to see. Let me know what y'all want me to react to next. I'm gonna be dropping some more heat for y'all, you know what I mean, coming up real soon. Let me know in the comments below or join the Discord. Yeah, I hope each and every one of you have a blessed day. Been your boy Ray, signing out. Peace.